Hi everybody, it's PJ and I'm here to talk to you today about tarot card readings. Now, tarot cards can be read by anyone. You can read your own cards, although a lot of times if you read your own cards, you're going to read them fear-based, which is what I noticed. So people that are afraid of something, they pull a card and they read into it that it has something to do with the fear, which isn't real. It just isn't real. So it's easier and probably better if you have somebody else read your cards. But I'm going to teach you how to read cards in a series about tarot cards starting today. Today is your day, your first day, and I'm so excited to teach you this. It'll be so amazing. Okay, so there are all kinds of tarot cards. I probably have 10 decks here. I don't even know what they're called here, but the best ones, sorry, I gotta be able to sit here. The best ones to learn for a beginner are gonna be the Rider-Waite. But I have no idea. Somebody gave me these. This deck of cards. I've got Oracle Goddess cards. I've got these cards. I mean, there's 1,000 different decks. Okay, here's another Rider-Waite. I got a couple of them. I got little ones. I got big ones. I got medium ones. I got angel cards. I've got healing cards. I've got spell deck cards. I've got more cards. I actually don't use any of these myself. I use a voodoo deck that I've had forever. But for the purposes of learning how to do tarot, I think the best thing to do is to use Rider-Waite. And the way we're going to do this is I'm going to pick 3 cards out of a deck and talk to you about the meaning of them, both upright and reversed, okay? And then we'll get through the whole deck and you'll be able to know exactly what you're doing. And also, and the thing about magic and tarot and all this, it's all up for interpretation of who you are. Like, everybody has their own interpretation, okay? So my interpretation might be completely different than yours. It doesn't make it right or wrong. You're going to find out through your consistencies in the things that you read. So you'll start saying, like, if a certain card comes up to you, that's going to mean a certain thing. Let's say it means cheating. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not even going there, but okay. So let's say every time you see the 3 of Swords to you, that means cheating. Okay, if that's true, then you're going to know ongoing that when you see it, there's probably a betrayal there. But to somebody else, it can mean something else. And of course, they give you the little, it's like a little fold out thing in the beginning of all these. So I'd say, first off, go get yourself a deck of Rider-Waite cards, because those are probably your base to learn any other card. Okay, so I just picked 3. I'm not going in any particular order. There is higher arcana, lower arcana. I'm going to stick with the higher for right now, just because they kind of are the tell-all. And when we're done this series, I'm going to tell you how to read them, and you're going to be fabulous because you're going to know everything you need to know. Okay, so let's get started with the first. The first card I want to look at is the Sun. Okay, so this is what the Sun looks like. And try not to get the reflection on it. The general meaning of the Sun is everything good under the sun, everything positive. It means triumph. It means anything you want, anything you desire. It can even be, together with any other card, means a good outcome. They say it's the luckiest card in tarot, and that it simply is like riding into the sun anew. Everything under the earth and heaven and stars. It's just supposed to be the most wonderful card. You actually can't really pervert it by reversing it. Where a lot of tarot cards have a meaning this way and this way. This one pretty much stays the same. I would say maybe a couple bumps along the way, but you still get what you want. And also, it depends on what other card it's with, what this means. But this is always happiness, joy, elation. Oh, I know what else. Now, when it goes this way, something is going to be illuminated. You're going to be able to see something that was hidden. this way, it might not always be what you want to see. But simply put, it's a good card. It's a happy card. Now we're going to go to the other side to it. This is the devil. The devil doesn't have anything to do with the devil, by the way. It is magic, though. It does have to do with magic. But if you notice the two, the couple, and then chain to each other, I would say the biggest thing that I notice when this card comes up is it's something is influencing someone that is deeper than the most important thing in their life. I get the devil a lot with drug addiction because it's, do you see the chain? It's like a chain around you. Relationships can be that way. They can be like a chain around you instead of being something that's a positive, a wonderful, illuminating, teaching, thoughtful, brilliant time. Instead, you have this where you're chained with your passion or jealousy or whatever. It's never anything good. So, I mean, obviously it's the devil. And when you reverse it, a lot of times it's the breaking of that chain. I mean, that to me is what speaks to me in this card, is the chain around their neck. So it can mean a marriage, but it's a marriage to somebody who you will feel like you're trapped with. It could mean, and again, all cards mean something different connected to another card. So the basic meaning to this is witchcraft, somebody having power over you. If I was to put it into my other deck of cards that I use all the time, it would be a zombie, because somebody else would be calling the shots. You don't have control over your own life. Something, whether it be esoteric, magical, it's more than your best spiritual self. Something has a hold of you. Okay? That's the devil. You get it? When you look at the card, just remember the chain. You're chained to something. 3, the Lovers. Now, this looks like a really great card. It's actually like a page out of the Bible. Like if you look at the burning bush here, and then the snake and the apples and the 2 people, it's like Adam and Eve in heaven. And everything has a symbolic meaning as well. I think the apples, there's either 12 bushes or 12 apples that mean the 12th sign of the zodiac, this and that. A lot of people say that this card means a marriage. It does mean a union in my mind. But I have another card that I play more when I read somebody that means an actual marriage. What this means to me is more Libran. It's a union, a partnership, togetherness. There's an angel watching over them. So it's a partnership that's going to blossom and be very positive and a good partnership. It could be a business. It could be anything that you're connected with. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman or a woman or a woman or man or whatever. It can be anything that you want that connection with, or that you're looking for or not looking for that connection with, that is heavenly. It's like Eden. It's everything you want. Reversed, this card has a different meaning. It's usually a break of that, a breakup of a relationship, a splitting up of a business, a splitting up of an idea. I mean, these things all will be next to a card that'll give you more of an idea of what's happening. So if I got this card and I got that card together, yeah, I would worry that the relationship I was about to have, even though this is a positive card, there's a ball and chain here. So for me, it would be kind of dichotomous. At times, things would feel very good and very heavenly, very meant to be. And at other times, it's going to be a ball and chain around your neck. This could actually, in my mind, if I had these together, mean that it could be a fruitful, good marriage, but there would be a lot of hills to go over, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things to overcome in order to make this positive union. This would be a marriage, but not an easy one. Maybe a good one, but not an easy one. Do you understand where this would be a fabulous union? Something that's absolutely out of this world. If it was a business, it's going to make you millions. If it's, and that's how you read cards. It's not so much what's there. It's what's with it. And so what I want you to do is go get yourself Rider-Waite cards. Pull these 3 out for this week, because next week I'm going to do it again with 3 more cards, and we'll get through this. There is, I think, 22 major arcanas, and then what is it, 17 each of the cups, swords, pentacles, and cups, swords, pentacles, and wands. I don't know why I forgot that. I love wands. Anyway, I love wands. So these are your 3 cards. Lovers, partnerships, meh, but partnerships good. And the sun, everything wonderful above the sun. The flag is flying. You triumphed. If you have a legal matter and you get this card, it's going to turn out your way. Even if it's this way, it's going to turn out your way. Maybe not quite as good as you'd hoped. And the devil, which really has nothing to do with the devil himself. It has to do with being, you know what it has to do with? I'll tell you what it is. It's being, now, I'm not a huge, like, godly person, but it's being connected to something or someone stronger than your connection to God. Now, I replaced the word God with the universe in my mind, but still. So nothing should take precedence over that part of your life. The part of your life that connects you to everybody around you, the vibrations, back in the day. Anyway, which would be insane, okay, because that's my connection in life, my umbilical cord, everything I love, everything I dream about, everything that is connected to the universe and all the vibrations and energy surrounding us, and that's the way I live. So that would not be good for me or anybody else. So those are your 3 cards. Go study them. Just use the 3, like, let's go little bits at a time. Use the little chappy book that you get with your new deck of cards, your new deck of Rider-Waite cards. This is probably the best size. They have great big ones, which I have a hard time maneuvering with my hands, and they have little tiny ones that I used to use at Psychic Fair because I could throw them in my purse, but just toss them in. They were like this big. It doesn't matter. Whatever feels good to you, you know, whatever one talks to you, speaks to you. So good luck. I hope that you follow along with me, and then you can read me one day. You can tell me what's up. Wouldn't that be nice? It's going to be a whole lot of fun, lots of stuff to learn, and you'll love it. So guys, if you'd like to follow me down the rabbit hole that is my life, subscribe underneath. Hit that button. Leave me a comment if you want me to do more of this, because I'm going to finish this series. I'm definitely going to finish this series. I know I said that about the astrology, but I'm about to do that too. And let me know. And hit like if you like this. Hit the button that looks like this if you like this video. And yeah, so the magic's in you. It's all in your little heart. All you have to do is want it, know it, be it, believe it, and you'll get it. Swear to you. Swear. So I love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye.